Heli-skiing is a backcountry experience in an uncontrolled and wild mountain environment. Our guides and helicopter pilots are trained and certified professionals that have dedicated their lives and careers to managing the hazards and risks associated with heli-skiing in the mountains. You are part of the team and share in the responsibility of managing the safety of the people you are in the mountains with. You can do this by listening to and following your guide and pilot's instructions, practicing using your safety equipment, and skiing in control. Your role in the team starts right now by paying attention to this safety video. We will discuss how to be safe around helicopters and snowcats, how to ski in a group, the partner skiing technique, and explain your safety equipment and how to use it in an avalanche situation. After this video, we will go outside and do some practical skills training. If you have any questions or do not understand any part of the training in this video, please speak up. Our guide team and everyone here at NEH is ready to help. We all share the same goals: have fun, be safe, and shred the POW. Every day starts with a helicopter or snowcat ride, and there are some important safety concerns for each machine. Northern Escape uses 3 different aircraft: the Koala, the Bell 407, and the A-Star. The differences of these aircrafts will be discussed in detail during your helicopter orientation. To help manage the hazards of the helicopter, please follow the instructions of your pilot and guide. The primary hazards are the main rotor and tail rotor. When running, the rotors become almost invisible. When the helicopter is parked in deep snow or on uneven terrain, the main rotor can dip well below head height. When getting picked up, the guide will lead you into the helicopter. Only approach the helicopter with your guide. Make sure your skis and poles are bundled and your triggers are stowed away on your airbag, and drag your skis when approaching the helicopter. Never go behind the storage bin of the heli for any reason ever. The tail rotor is invisible and very dangerous. The helicopter can produce very strong winds with blowing snow. Make sure your goggles are deployed. It is important to watch the heli at all times and to stay within the pilot's field of vision. Secure all loose items. Items that blow away may damage the helicopter. Do not chase after items that blow away. Your guide will retrieve your item if possible. Do not use electronic devices on a stick around the helicopter. And do not place any item outside of the helicopter window during flight. Do not enter the aircraft until signaled by the guide or pilot. When the landing is windy, one person can hold the door open for the rest of the team as they enter and exit the aircraft. Enter the aircraft one at a time. Take the furthest seat, put on your seatbelt, and adjust it to fit. Your seatbelt must remain on at all times until your pilot or guide signals that you may exit the aircraft. The guide may get out and check the landing only to get back in the machine in favor of moving to another location. In addition to the standard exit doors, the helicopter is equipped with emergency push-out windows and front doors with emergency release handles. Each aircraft is equipped with an emergency locator device, first aid kit, advanced medical supplies, and rescue gear. You will be oriented to these items at the heli briefing after the safety video. When exiting the helicopter at the top of the run, the guide will crack the door when they are ready for you to exit. Do not open the door. When exiting the heli, get into your heli huddle towards the front of the aircraft where the pilot can see you, and stay close to the heli. The further away from the helicopter you are, the greater the danger. Once the heli has departed, get your skis and airbag on. Do not ski away from the landing zone until instructed to do so. You may be on top of a cliff or cornice, and the route off the top will be determined by the guide. Never rush around the helicopter. Move slowly and deliberately. If you have any questions or need instructions or clarification, please ask your pilots or guides. When it's storming too hard for the helicopters to fly, we use snowcats to access the ski terrain. Cat skiing can be some of the deepest days of the year. Like the helicopter, they present certain hazards we need to be aware of. Snowcats are large, powerful machines with sharp edges and very limited visibility for the operator. From the driver's seat, it can be difficult or impossible to see someone standing close to the cat. Because of that, never approach the snowcat on your own. Your guide or the driver will clearly tell you when it is safe to move toward or away from the machine. Bundle your skis and poles with your ski strap. Your guides will handle loading and unloading the ski bundles. When entering the snowcat, the steps can be icy. Always keep 3 points of contact and move slowly. When unloading, the cat operator or guide will open the rear door. Once you are on the ground, move 10 to 15 feet away from the snowcat immediately. This creates space so the operator knows exactly where everyone is. Your guide will hand you your skis. Put them on where directed and wait for clear instruction. Do not approach the snowcat or ski away unless you are told to do so. While we are skiing, the snowcat will often be moving downhill and may cross or operate near our ski lines. Because of the machine's size and limited visibility, it is critical to give the cat a lot of room. The guide will let you know when you might encounter the snowcat on the piste. If you see a snowcat moving, stop and let it go by. Never pass a snowcat on a cat road unless your guide explicitly directs you to do so. When skiing in Catland, you will potentially cross snowcat roads. Your guide will let you know ahead of time if there are cat roads to navigate. They are often hard to see from uphill and sometimes have dramatic vertical walls on the uphill side and hard flat landings. Coming onto a cat road should be done slowly and deliberately. To manage the risk of skiing in the mountains, we ski in a group. Your guide will lead the way down the mountain. Never ski or ride in front of or below your guide unless directed otherwise. You will stay within an appropriate distance from the guide's track so each member of the group can still be within the guide's designated line. If you lose track of the guide or become separated from the group, traverse back in the direction that you last saw the other tracks. If you can't locate the tracks, stop and contact the guide on the radio. Do not keep moving downhill unless you know where the group is located. You may end up in a dangerous area. In the backcountry, always ski in control and ensure you are able to quickly stop above unmarked hazards. These include tree wells, cliffs, open water creeks, gullies, roads, stumps, crevices, and cornices which may be near the heli landing site. If you become tired, stop, catch your breath, and take a break rather than risk becoming injured. It is important to dial your risk according to this remote environment. Extrication from these remote mountains can be difficult and time-consuming. We always ski with a partner. Partners can help you when you've fallen in deep snow, into a tree well, or if you have lost a ski. When you are the rear partner, keep visual contact with the lead partner. Make noise so that your lead partner can always hear you. If either of the partners lose contact, stop immediately and try to establish contact. If this fails, radio the guide and keep trying to find your partner. Do not ski down to the guide as your location will be used to establish the last known location of your partner. We ski a lot in the trees, especially when visibility is low. Tree wells are a serious hazard that need to be respected. During the winter, the snow falls on the tree, but leaves a hole around the trunk of the tree and can be 10 feet deep. When skiing in the forest, never make a sudden stop or turn directly above a tree. Make your turn in the spaces between the trees. If you do fall into a tree well, make every effort to stay on top and remain upright. Hold on to the truck or branches. Create and maintain an airspace with your hands and arms. And if possible, contact the guide with your radio. To assist a fallen rider in a tree, approach the tree well from below and dig towards your partner in a conveyor belt fashion. Once you have dug to at least their waist, pull them down and out of the tree well. Every member of the group will have a guest radio, an avalanche transceiver, and wear an avalanche airbag backpack equipped with a shovel, avalanche probe, and avalanche rescue instruction card. For safety reasons, we must reduce the weight in the helicopter, so please do not fill your pack with extra items. Your airbag pack is a great life-saving tool when worn properly. At the top of every run, you will put your pack on. Secure the waist belt and leg strap, and adjust the shoulder straps for a snug fit. The trigger needs to be unzipped and clicked into place before you drop into avalanche terrain. Check your buddy's straps and triggers too. We are a team out there. At the bottom of every run, you will stow your triggers and remove your packs before the helicopter arrives, and put them in the pile by the heli huddle so they can be loaded into the helicopter. Also included in your safety gear is an avalanche beacon. This is to be worn over one shoulder, with the waist strap buckled snugly over your base layer and under your insulating layer and shell. Due to interference with the avalanche transceiver function, turn your cell phone off or to airplane mode prior to getting in the helicopter each day. Your cell phone and radio must be kept at least 20 centimeters away from your transceiver at all times. Inside your airbag pack, there is an avalanche shovel and a probe. After the safety video, we will go outside to practice using your beacon to locate a buried skier and get familiar with the tools in your airbag to locate and uncover a buried avalanche victim. Ask questions at any time during your training. Safety starts with being comfortable with your gear. In the unlikely event of an avalanche, it is important to stay calm and remember your training. This is why we practice beacon searching, probing, and shoveling techniques. If you are caught in an avalanche, immediately shout "avalanche." Reach across your body and pull hard on your airbag trigger. Try to stay on your feet, keep your speed, and traverse as fast as you can to the side of the avalanche. If you get knocked off your feet, release your poles and use a swimming motion to try and stay on top and get your feet downhill. When you feel yourself slowing, put your hands over your face and make an air pocket. Try and conserve your energy. Remember, if you witness an avalanche, immediately shout "avalanche." Check your surroundings to make sure you are out of harm's way. Keep your eyes on the person in the avalanche and make a note of the last place you saw the person. This is where the search will begin. Make a radio call to the guides and pilot that there has been an avalanche. Look around and do a head count. Inform how many are missing. If you are a solo searcher, turn your transceiver to search and travel down the debris pile in a zigzagging fashion until you pick up a signal. If you have multiple searchers and it is safe, turn your transceivers to search mode and visually check each other's search function. Spread out across the debris field 30 meters apart and descend, maintaining the distance between each searcher while searching the whole area for a signal. When you get a signal, communicate this to the group. "I have a signal, 45 meters. Follow the signal to the target area, ensuring the numbers are getting lower. As you get closer to the burial site, move slower. You do not want to miss the target area. Call out the numbers to your partners and the guide to let them know you are close to locating someone. Your partner can begin assembling a probe and shovel and move in your direction. When the arrows disappear, begin to systematically identify the areas where the number is the lowest. Use a visual indicator such as the shovel, ski pole, or hat to identify the location of the lowest transceiver number. This is the area that you will probe and eventually dig. Probe the area systematically in an out-spiral pattern, pushing the probe perpendicular to the snow surface. The probe strike should be approximately the same depth as the lowest number on your transceiver. When you strike the burial with the probe, leave the probe in the snow as a target to dig towards. Step down a shovel distance from the probe and start digging in a line and conveyor belt fashion. When you reach the person who is buried, clear the snow from the face and chest first. Clear the airway and ensure they are breathing. If there is more than one person buried, turn the first buried person's transceiver to search mode and use any available rescuers to continue your search of the rest of the avalanche debris. Heli-skiing and riding have hazards that are different to resort skiing. You must listen to your guide and ride in control at all times. Music, drugs, and alcohol are prohibited. Thank you for paying attention to the safety video. Our next step will be to get outside and practice our skills. Your safety is our primary concern, and managing the risks is a shared responsibility. Together, we can mitigate the hazards and enjoy this amazing mountain experience. We look forward to skiing and riding with you.